Are you calm? Are you experiencing peace at this time? Or are you in chaos and experiencing anxiety and tumult in your inner world? Austin here with Hope to Cope, checking in today to remind you that you are a miracle and you have a purpose throughout all of your journey. So whatever it is that you're feeling at this moment, I invite you to be present with it. Oftentimes the things we try to run from or the things we try to avoid are those necessary things for us in our forward progression. And the longer we run from them or the longer we resist them, the longer we stay in that situation. And so what is it right now that you are resisting? What is it that you are running from? I invite you to be present with it, to just notice it. Pay attention. Where in your body are you feeling the emotions, the thoughts, the sensations? Where do you feel the tightness? Where do you feel the aches? Where do you feel the fluttering? Whatever it is, where in your body do you notice it? And then once you bring energy and attention to it, allow yourself to just listen to it and ask, what does this emotion, what does this feeling want to say? Are there any thoughts there? And then just listen to the thoughts as they come up and acknowledge them and say, thank you. Thank you for sharing. And now there might be an action for you to do with that information that comes up. Maybe there's been someone you've been resisting on forgiving, and so there's a forgiveness step. Or maybe it's been you've been resisting cleaning your room, and so you go clean the room or do one thing to move you in that direction. So if there's an action step involved, act on it quickly, and that will move you in that direction. And then notice back into your body again and say, okay, is that feeling still there in the body? Is the tightness still there in the body? Or is it less? Or is it gone? So remember to be present. Remember to lean into those things that you are resisting, because they only resist as long as you persist with that. But as you lean into it, as you embrace it, oftentimes those things will dissipate. And you'll notice that you are okay. You are okay. You are a miracle, and you do have a purpose, and your life is valuable. Your life is precious every step of the way. And so thank you for being here with me today. Yes, I do notice my children in the background. And that's something that I don't have control over when I'm doing these films. You know, oftentimes they'll jump out and they'll do different things, and I could try to force them to be quiet or to put myself in a place where they're not around. But notice that's putting myself out of control. And so I notice them. And at one point, when the dogs were barking or the kids were yelling, it would cause me a lot of anxiety and stress, thinking, oh my goodness, now I have to redo this film, now I have to do this over, I've got to get them to be quiet. But the truth is, my job is to be here, present in my experience. And when the dogs bark, there's a lesson. When the children scream, there's a lesson. And so he just heard me say scream, and so there you go. But I want to, let you know that I'm in this with you, that I'm a fellow journeyer on this journey. And so we are in this together. And so I am practicing as I speak with you. And I'm grateful for you, and I'm grateful for this journey we get to do together. And so thank you for being a part of my journey. If you are new to Hope to Cope, I invite you to like this video, subscribe to the channel. I put out a message every day to give you some hope, to help you cope with whatever it is that you're going through. And there's now it's been almost 13 months that I have been doing these messages. Almost 13 months that there's been a message out every day for you. And so go back. You can spend as much time as you need to with the messages that are there. So thank you for being you, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.